wherever you're connecting from. This is a live watch along for the France game against Morocco, the first quarterfinals of the FIFA 2026 World Cup. So let's get on with it, guys. Let's get on with it, and let us know in the chat who you're supporting and who you think is going to win the game. I'm going to put up a poll now, so we can get to see what your thoughts are as regards who is going to win this game, Morocco or France. I'm going to put up a poll now. Let me see. Why is this game? I'm going to put up a poll now so we can get to see what your thoughts are about the game. Fake username says Morocco. All right, I'm supporting France tonight. Yeah, even though Morocco is part of the only African team still in the World Cup, but yeah, my boy Kylian Mbappe is there, and I just have to go for Kylian. Yeah, I have to go for Kylian Mbappe and Michael Olise. But one thing I'm pretty sure is that this game is going to be a very tough one. It's going to be a very tough game, and I expect to see an interesting football match. Fake username says, "Oh yeah, noble man. Welcome back, fake username. Hope your day was great." All right, let's see. The game has already started. I know this guy. What's his name? Saibari not being in this game is very much likely to affect the Moroccan team, because Saibari is their main man up front. Fake username says either team is good for me. Yeah, I love Morocco. Yeah, but I just want France to win it, because I look at France as the main contenders now. England is actually pushing. England is pushing. Majid says hi. Welcome back, Majid. I trust you good, bro. Mariam says hi, Noble. How are you, bro? I'm doing great, Mariam. Manukone. That's a foul. Ooh. I'm doing great, Mariam. Welcome back. This is a very tough game. A very, very tough one. Real Dandy Noble timestamp. From my own side, it's 1 minute and 50 seconds. Okay, Majid is going for Morocco. Okay, I'm going for my boy Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe and Michael Olise. They are the people I'm going for in this game. I know I also have a player there, Nusa Mazraoui in Morocco, but yeah, I think Kylian and France are very much likely to win it. Even though I know Morocco is a very good team. Morocco is very good, but I'm rooting for France. But even if Morocco wins it, it's not a problem for me, but I would prefer France to win it. Let me know in the chat, guys, what your predictions are. The winner gets into the semi-finals of the World Cup. So let's see, is it going to be France or Morocco? Are we going to see an upset? In 2022 World Cup, France knocked out Morocco in the semi-finals. So it's going to be like a revenge for the Moroccans. It's going to be like a revenge. Shadow Sorcerer says, hi, Nobu. Welcome back, Shadow Sorcerer. I hope you're good, man. Fake username says, have a great watch, everybody. Thanks, man. Guys, let me know in the chat what your predictions are for the game. I think yesterday I predicted a 2-1. I've not done prediction videos in I think for the round of 16, I think I did only one prediction. And I've not done prediction in a couple of days now. So I say for the other games that will be played tomorrow, I'll try to give my... Ooh! Kylian Mbappe. That was a wicked one. Shadow Sorcerer. It's still 0-0, bro. No goals yet. That was a good strike from Mbappe. Bono with that strong right hand. Bono. BGMI says Morocco 2, France 2. Go ball. What? How did France miss this, guys? How did they miss it? Do a pass your ball on time. Lion Town says the way Noble hates Messi, he wants France to win and beat Argentina. Argentina won't even get into the final, even with the whole corruption. They are not going to get into the final. Even with the whole corruption going on, don't worry. You guys should just chill. Chill out, man. You guys should just chill. Mariam says, thanks username. Did you like my profile picture? Okay. where Infantino was giving Lionel Messi some milk. Nah, that's too much, Kylian. That's too much. I like the way France started this game, but they need to score. Don't miss chances. That was a good thing. 2 saves now from Bono. Very, very crucial saves. Ooh, Upamecano. If this was a very, very good header of the ball, someone like Giroud for France, that would have been a goal. Tesosuli says, hello, my friend Morocco. Morocco is the only African country left, but sadly they are playing against France, and I like France. I'm a big fan of Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe is a big star boy, and I love his mentality and his style. So I'm rooting for France. Michael Olise, I also like Olise. I know my boy Nusa Mazraoui is in Morocco, but I would rather go for France than Morocco. BG Ami says Portugal fans jealous of GOAT Messi. Maybe you should add cheat Messi. The one who gets favored by the fraudulent Gianni Infantino. Hey, boy. Mariam says my noble result is out. Hey Majid, how are you, bro? Okay, so Mariam, how was it? I hope you did well like always. Dennis Backamp, welcome back, man. Welcome back. You guys already signed Millie from... Okay, he was on a free, but he left Leeds. Is it Leeds United? Millie, the French goalkeeper. That means you guys are going to sell Kepa Arrizabalaga. Majid says, I'm good, thank you. How are the grades? Dennis Backham says, Kylian Mbappe to Manchester United. Is that your dream signing, Noble? Having Kylian is going to be crazy. Yeah, it's going to be crazy because having him with someone like Bruno who likes to play those long balls for pacey attackers, and Kylian is very quick and fast, so the understanding is going to be very, very solid. It's going to be very solid. It looks like France. Okay, the way Dembele is pressing up front with Kylian. Real Dandy says, Nobu, can you tell me the timestamp once more? It's currently 7 minutes, or let's say 8 minutes 1 second from my side. Mariam says I got a GPA of 3.97 out of 4. All subjects A plus except anatomy, which got an A. Well, it's still a good one. 3.97 out of 4. Yes, I know you wanted to get 4 out of 4, but it's still not easy to get 3.97 GPA. Satya Gandhi says, hello bro, can you say long live Jokowi? Who is Jokowi or what does Jokowi mean? Dennis Backham says, we're also signing that Greek winger from Club Brugge. The guy that has scored a lot of goals in Club Brugge, right? I think that is a silent signing that many people are not looking at. And I think that's replacement for Leandro Trossard. It's a good deal. I like when teams make deals that nobody is actually looking at. And no team was looking at that Club Brugge guy. Like, I'm talking of big teams. No big team was looking towards the direction of that boy. Man United already completed the signing of Andre Santos, and I made my feeling known yesterday that I really do not like that signing, honestly. And it's not me criticizing the player or that I don't like him. That's not the point. But I just think for me, looking at where Man United currently is and where they ought to be to push to get that first spot or even second spot next season, they have to do well in the transfer market. And so far, I've not been impressed. We are hearing rumors that the Ederson deal might not go through, that it might end up being a failed deal because of the medicals, that he's going to undergo a second medical. I don't know how that is going to turn out, but hopefully it goes well. Man United they are not doing what I expected of them. Honestly, they are not. And we already got a news this evening, I would say a couple of hours ago, about Dallo, the former Leeds United goalkeeper. Man United agreeing a deal. I think he's on a free transfer. Man United have signed him. He's going to be the number 2. So that means Alter Binder needs to leave. For me, I am very, very much happy with that, because Dallo is a good goalkeeper, and Alter Binder, that guy needs to leave. Let's sell him off and bring in money to, do other things in the club. Majid says, Mashallah, congratulations, Mariam. You deserve it, and every hard worker gets their share, and for each. Yeah, congrats, Mariam. Ooh, I didn't see what happened. Is that a foul? Why even controlling the ball for your opponent? Dennis Bakam says, hello, Mariam, BGME, and Majid. Edal Edit says, Belly Dennis Bakam. Edal, are you from India? Majid says 3.97 is a 4 for me. Yeah, it's not easy to get CGP of 3.97 from 4. I know some countries do 5. Some countries their CGP is 5. Some countries it's 4. Whether it's 4 or 5, getting 3.97. 3.97 is the same thing as 4.97 from 5. And that's not easy. This Kone guy is solid. Honestly. That guy is a top player. Very, very solid player. Mbappe on time. Release the ball. Eee. Come on. Guys, let's get the likes up. Serious fan bat. Anti-Man United. Welcome back. The anti-Man United guy who always pushes agenda against Man United. That's the only thing he knows about football. Pushing agenda against Man United. Mariam says, honestly, I'm not entirely satisfied with my anatomy result. I did well, so why did I get an A? Now I'm waiting for my ranking in the class. I hope I'm first. You are not happy you got an A. Well, A is still a good result. I know that was why you got 3.97 instead of 4 out of 4, but you should be proud of yourself. That's just it. Edal says, Dennis Bakam, you're from where? Where are you from, Edal? Edit. Serious Fanbat says, Man City, Liverpool are United's older brothers as their former captain managed United. Man United paved way for every other team in England and Europe. We were the first team to win the Champions League from England. We paved the way for teams like Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, Man City, Chelsea, Man City. even though Arsenal are yet to win it, right? But we paved way for every other team that went on to win the Champions League in England. Mariam says, Noble, have you heard that Liverpool wants Haitham Hassan? The guy that plays for Real Oviedo, the number 12. That guy that destroyed the Argentine defense for the goal that was disallowed. That boy is good. I really like that boy, and I think I don't know if he got injured or tired when he came off. The pressure Argentina was facing from their own side was, at least it dropped a bit. Nah, that boy is very good. Serious Fanbat says, why do you support Man United? Because we are the biggest club in England. What else do you need to know? BGMI says, dictator Kylian Mbappe gonna cry today. Well, it's you rival fans that don't like Kylian Mbappe that are going to cry. All you can do is call him dictator Mbappe, and he doesn't care. The more you call him dictator, the more he dictates his career. It's very simple. Real Dandy says, Noble, you're getting Garnacho back. Nah, we're not getting Alejandro Garnacho back. We are just going to get a sell-on clause. And Chelsea want to sell him on a permanent transfer, not a loan deal. And I will actually love that, because we are going to get a couple of money in. Getting a sell-on clause, I think about 45 or 50% for Mason Greenwood's move from Marseille to Fenerbahce. If Chelsea ends up selling Alejandro Garnacho, Man United is also going to get a sell-on clause. So it's a win-win for Man United. So I would actually want Alejandro Garnacho to move so that we can get some extra money. Majid says that was a foul. Ryan Redon says, say shout out Ryan. Ryan, where are you connecting from? Dodi says hi. I hope I pronounced your name. Is it Do? Okay, Dodi. Who is there for the ball, man? Dennis Beckham says, I thought Liverpool was the first English team to win the Champions League. Nah, Dennis Beckham. Man United won the Champions League first. Liverpool won the Champions League. United won the Champions League for the first time in, I think, 1968. 10 years after the Munich disaster in 58. That was when Man United won the Champions League. And they were the first English team to win it. I think Liverpool won their first Champions League. Was it in the 70s or 80s? I think it was in the 70s. Liverpool won the Champions League. Nottingham Forest also won it. I think Forest was either 70s or 80s that they won it. But Man United won it first in the 60s, 1968. Fake username says, I got 6.66 out of 10. Don't even ask. One thing is, there are some people who are very, very good with academics. Very, very good with it. And it's not an easy feat. Sincerely, it's not. Majid says, Jorge Jesus is Portugal's new head coach. Yeah. I don't know why the Portuguese Federation had to wait until that bald fraud from Spain got Portugal knocked out before they changed him. Ooh, that was close. Ousmane Dembele, come on France, let's go boys, let's go. Allez blue. Majid says 4.95 out of 5, I think. You mean for which one exactly, Majid? Mariam says, hi Dennis, welcome back. Sorry I didn't see your comment. Serious Fanbat says, brothers, you have to come to India. Which part of India are you from, Serious Fanbat? Dennis says, did you hear Noble? Garnacho and his bad haircut is joining Napoli. Napoli? That boy just did himself dirty. Honestly, he did himself dirty that attitude he portrayed after the final of the Europa League loss got the fans upset, and also Amorim that made him sanction the sale of Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea. And ever since, Chelsea is one ruthless club that you don't, even if you're performing well, you are still at risk of getting shipped to a different team, because the Chelsea model right now is insane. And looking at Garnacho, who struggled in his first season at the Bridge, yeah, I just can't pity him. I honestly cannot pity him because he caused all the issues he's facing. Dennis Beckham says, okay, I've read that. Mariam says, my brother told me that he got a 3 GPA. He danced for a whole day. And you got 3.97 and you're not happy. BJami says, bro, dictator Kylian Mbappe retired from football after this World Cup. Well, you are just going to keep getting heartbreaks with Kylian Mbappe, because that boy is going to keep scoring and scoring and doing his stuff. He doesn't care, and that's one of the reasons I like him. I like people who have very strong mentality, who don't give an F about anything people would have to say about them. They just do their thing. I love people who have guts. So that's why I love Kylian Mbappe very well. Even Cristiano Ronaldo, he doesn't care about what people want to say, or nah, he just will do his thing. Keep striving to be better each passing day. Real Dandy says, Nobles, timestamp again. Sorry, please, sorry though. What's up with the timestamp, man? You've asked me this. This is the third time you're asking me. My timestamp is 21 16 seconds. I'm not answering that again, man. Come on. Olise. Ooh. Nah, that's too much. It's too much. Majid says, I mean 3.97 over 4 is around 4.95 over 5. Okay, yeah. It's very much either 4.95 or 4.97 even. Real Dandy says, when did Aston Villa win their UCL? I don't remember the year, but it's either in the 70s or 80s that Villa won the Champions League. Yeah, Villa won it in the 70s or 80s. Intergalactic says, good stream. Andre Santos, no good player. Before linked to player like Anderson and Chomeni. For me, I already said I don't like that deal, but as a Man United fan, any player that comes in, I just have to support that player and see how the player performs at the club, if he's going to get my full backing or not. But I'm just going to support him. But that deal, I honestly am not happy with it. And Man United wanted to do something like a damage control. They were unable to get Chomeni to come to United, not signing a new contract at Madrid. And when it was confirmed that Chomeni is not going to leave Real Madrid, then United decided to push towards the Andre Santos side a couple of, I think about 3-4 days ago. And boom, yesterday, we got a David Austin bomber, an exclusive that Man United has reached a £50 million agreement with Chelsea for Andre Santos. So it's just a damage control. They already wasted time with Elliot Anderson. They did the same with Matheus Fernandes, Sandro Tonali. These guys already signed for different clubs, and they were now pushing towards the Chomeni side, and that didn't work out. Ooh, penalty awarded. Whoa. Penalty. All right, let's see. Yeah, Kylian, my boy. Kylian Mbappe. Come on, brother. Intergalactic says, now signing Brazil's 7th and 8th choice midfielders not good enough. Alright, Intergalactic, as it stands now, which midfielders are you actually looking at Man United getting? Which midfielders are you looking at? Mohib says, hi, can I get a shout out? Alright, Mohib, shout out to you, man. Ooh, Mazraoui, that's a penalty. That's a clear penalty. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Okay, you support Man United as well. Nice to have you back, man. You guys will want to rig this one again. Let's see what you guys are up to. Let us see. Let's see what they are up to. Where are you connecting from, Mohib? Okay, thank you very much, Mohib, for subscribing. Okay, Dembele is taking it. Yeah, Mazraoui didn't touch the ball. Mohib says France winning it. Yeah, I'm rooting for France. Usman Ballon d'Or. Mazraoui, that was a very, very reckless tackle. Don't do that at Man United, bro. Nusa, don't do that at Man United. Please, I beg you. Mariam says, Noble, are you going to become an Egyptian fan? You guys didn't complete it. You guys did not complete it, Mariam. If you guys had completed it, I meant every word. I meant every word. Hakimi is talking with the referee to see if the penalty decision will be reviewed because of the foul. According to Hakimi, that was which player? I think okay was Due. Yeah, but VAR didn't deem that necessary. I don't think there was contact. Yeah, I don't think there was contact there to warrant that. Majid says, please, Bono. Kylian is one crazy guy with penalties. He hardly misses penalties. Wow, Mbappe missed. Boy, this Bono guy with penalties. This Bono guy with penalties is crazy. Bono is one of the most difficult goalkeepers you can play penalty against. Like currently, he's one of the most difficult. That guy's nah. Even Martinez, what's his name? Emiliano Martinez of Argentina. That is very good with penalties. Kylian Mbappe scored 2 penalties against him in the final. Nah, Mbappe messed up here, man. He didn't play the penalty well. Nah, that was an easy one for Bono. He didn't even punch it out. He caught the ball 100%. Yeah, that was very, very lame from Kylian Mbappe. He didn't play that ball well. Yeah, he didn't play that ball very well. Due released the ball on time, man. Ryan Cherki has not had enough playing time in this World Cup. Mariam says, Noble, you need to be honest. How will we continue with something against us, starting with FIFA? It's enough that we've exposed them. Yeah, I am honestly not happy with FIFA with the way everything went. And yeah, you can and Barcelona and Messi fans especially. Let me use Messi fans. because there are still people who are Messi fans that are not Barcelona fans. Messi fans can never accept that their supposed GOAT is getting favored by the officials. Lemon Sleepy Sloppy says Mbappe is what? Bijami says they try to find anything to make it no penalty. Ahmed says Ronaldo is going to play in 2027 Nations League and 2028 Euros. It's confirmed. Thank God for accepting my prayers. BGMI says Argentina referees trying everything. Well, all eyes are on the referees, the referee and the VAR officials tonight, because what we saw against what's it called, Egypt, it's crazy, and it's only people who live in denial that supports Messi. Always, because the things, it's not like these things started happening a few days ago. It's been happening for years now. We have the Barcelona case with Negreira, the referee. Was it, I think, the assistant or the vice president of the referee board in La Liga? Since according to the case, it's between 2001 to 2018. So for 18 years, Barcelona were paying the referees. The case is in court now. So hopefully before the year ends, but I know La Liga will try to stretch that case. They will try to stretch it. Man, this Bono guy is wicked. Dennis Beckham says, AM edits, the Portugal coach won't call him up though, he's too old. Fake username says, Infantino must resign. Yeah, I saw a news earlier today that, I don't know if it's, a lot of European parliamentarians are pushing for investigations into the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino. And I think it's actually due that something like this definitely happens, because the corruption from Infantino is just too obvious. It's just too obvious. Taking Move says, who will get blamed if France lose? Argentina will get blamed. Now, the simple point is this: if France loses this game fair and square, then they are going back to Paris. It's very, very much simple. They got a penalty, which was a penalty. Kylian Mbappe missed it. If Morocco ends up winning the game, 100% they are going home and nobody's going to say any nonsense. It's very simple. And this is what I always tell Messi fans. Dembele, that was close. This is what I always tell Messi fans. Most Ronaldo fans are not like you people that are always in denial, and you people can never accept that there is favoritism most times for Lionel Messi. And now that's not to dispute the fact that Messi is a fantastic player. No. But when the going gets tough, some tough calls are being made in favor of him. We've seen it. There are so many evidences. Doué, that's a good one. Release the ball on time. Desiree Doué. Come on, bro. Ahmed says, but I'm sad for Ronaldo not winning 2026 World Cup Noble. It's a long time I joined your stream. It's all good, man. Welcome back. Mariam says, everything related to Messi in Egypt has been disposed of. Yes, taking move will blame them. This it's actually good. I love what happened that day. It's an eye-opener to a lot of people, right? And this popular saying that if I am involved, it's not corruption. But if I'm not involved, it's corruption. It's just typical. Now, I'm not saying this to shade the Egyptians, right? But the Messi fans that are from Egypt that have been supporting him with the whole favoritism and injustice against other teams, they have supported him over the years for over 2 decades. And now they have gotten a taste, just a taste of what people have been experiencing for over 2 decades. Messi is a phenomenal player, right? But many times, go and ask Chelsea fans, the Champions League. Was it 2000 and was it two? I think it was 2010 or 11. Go and ask Chelsea fans. And in Spain, ask Madrid fans. Many games in the Champions League, even the PSG game, many of these games, you just ask different teams for people who didn't watch those games. But it's like I said, I'm not shading the Egyptian fans that are Messi fans, but it's an eye-opener when you always support something that is wrong. One day it will come back to bite you. Do it. What? How did Desire Due miss this, guys? What? How did Desire Due miss this? Come on, man. France is going to have a serious problem. France is going to have a serious problem. They are missing their chances. And if Morocco gets one clear-cut chance, they are going to score. If Morocco gets one clear-cut chance, they will score. Just imagine what Desire Due played there. If that was Kylian Mbappe or Dembele, definitely that's a goal. What's this? Oh boy. Shadow says, we know it's corrupt. Mariam says, taking move will blame you and Fessi. Shadow says, yeah, that referee was a joke against Chelsea. Honestly, I love what is happening now so that people's eyes will be opened. We have been complaining about this for the longest of time. The 2000 now, see what FIFA is doing, right? Let me tell you guys the hypocrisy in FIFA. Now, let us assume, right, that Argentina goes on to win this World Cup. They are going to give Messi the Ballon d'Or. This is just the fact. Now, in 2010, which I've said this multiple times, in 2010 World Cup, Messi did not score one single goal. One single goal, he didn't score it. Now, they gave Messi the Ballon d'Or in 2010 because Messi scored the most goals in Europe. Now, for example, let's bring it back to Erling Haaland in 2022. Messi won the World Cup with Argentina in 2022. Now, they shifted the goalpost, right, from the goals and everything. They now brought it to Messi's side because he won the World Cup. Haaland got the most goals in 2022. I think that was the season. I hope I'm not wrong, but I think that was the season that Man City won the treble. Haaland got the most goals in Europe that season. City won the treble in 2022. I think it was 21. Was it 21-22 season? Yeah, it was 21-22 season that Man City won the treble. Erling Haaland got the most goals. Haaland was supposed to win that Ballon d'Or, but they gave it to Messi. But in 2010, Barcelona fans and Messi fans will tell you that Messi scored the most goals. How about the seasons that someone else scores the most goals and it's being given to Messi? They always change the standard to suit their favorite player. Always. Petro Kalinowski says, bro, Messi has the most goals in the World Cup. Alright, having the most goals in the World Cup. How about the World Cup he did not score one goal? Let's go back in history. How about that? What will you say? You will tell me that Messi got the most goals in Europe, right? That's why I said let's just be truthful to ourselves. Let's just be truthful to ourselves. I cannot stop you guys from liking Messi. I can never do that. The same way you guys cannot stop me or Ronaldo fans from liking Ronaldo, right? That's settled. But let's call a spade, guys. Come on, let's call a spade. Taking Move says Messi so goated the FBI had to investigate Argentina. Well, we are waiting for the outcome of that investigation. We are definitely waiting for it. Dennis Beckham says Wesley Sneijder should have won the Ballon d'Or in 2010. Bro was robbed by Messi. You see, out of the 8 Ballon d'Ors Messi has, right, I can confidently tell you that it's only 5 of those 8 that he 100% deserved to have gotten. 100%. But Messi fans, they will not they will not accept. They will tell you it's a lie. They don't want to face the reality. But that was why I said, in a way, I'm not shading the Egyptian Messi fans, but in a way, I loved that, right? I would want, let's say, England. Yes, I would want England. If Argentina is able to beat Switzerland, I will want the England section of Messi fan base to have a taste of that corruption. I honestly would want it. At this point, I don't care anymore whether Messi wins it or not, because I know the script is already written, right? I don't care. But I want these different countries to have a taste of what we've been saying for over 2 decades. It's actually, I saw a video on Instagram and TikTok where an Egyptian fan burnt his Argentina jersey, Messi on it, burnt his Barcelona picture of Messi. And I know lots of Egyptians must have done that right now. So I want the English section, the English media, because the English media always glazes Messi. They want to always bash Ronaldo, so they will use Messi to bash Ronaldo. So I want to see, I want to see how the English media and the English fans will react to the injustice that they will face against Argentina. Because will it happen? 100% it will happen. Shakira. Tommy Robinson says there will be no African teams left in the World Cup. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. So what do you have against African teams that you're praising the Lord Jesus Christ for? Taking Move says, why does this guy blame Messi for cheating if Messi isn't even the VAR or ref? Like what? And if Argentina lose the World Cup, will this guy still say the World Cup is rigged? I wonder. Now you're asking me, why do I blame Messi? Because he benefits from it. It's very simple. And it's not a coincidence. If it were to be just once, we can say, okay, coincidence can happen. But it's not once, it's not twice, it's not like, it's uncountable. It's uncountable. I actually saw a video clip. I don't know if others have seen it. Though my attention didn't get to that in that game between Egypt and Argentina. But I saw a clip on Instagram today. There was this Nigerian content creator. He brought up the video on his page. And that was when McAllister covered his mouth while talking to one of the Egyptian coaches on the bench. I think there was a flare up that point. He covered his mouth while talking. Now, what is FIFA's rule about a player covering the mouth talking to an opponent? Not talking to your own teammate, because talking to your own teammate is not a problem in that rule. But if you're talking to your opponent and your mouth is covered, it's a red card. And we already saw a player get the red card in this World Cup. The Paraguayan attacker, Miguel, I think it's Miguel Almiron, right? He got sent off for the USA game against Paraguay. We have seen that. But when I saw that video earlier today on Instagram, I was just laughing. I'm like, you see? I actually didn't see this that day. I actually did not see that clip or that incident that it was even later. So what is VAR doing? If they could see the Paraguayan players covering of the mouth when he was talking to the US, I think it was US. If they could see that, why did they not see the McAllister one where he was covering his mouth? I don't know, and we do not know what he said to the Egyptian coaching staff. We don't know. Ahmed says most UCL goals, most international goals, more UCLs, more UCL assists, more club World Cups, and UEFA Super Cups. Taking Move says, how about Ronaldo covering his mouth versus Croatia? Damn this guy. Damn you too as well. I have not seen the Ronaldo video you're talking about against Croatia, and if I see it, one thing with me is I am not a hypocrite. If I see the video, I have not seen it. Maybe Barcelona fans should actually post it online for us to see, because if it was actually there, I would have seen it, right? If that was the case, of course, then Ronaldo should have been given a red card. I am not hypocritical, and I will not come and tell you when something is a red card. I will tell you no, it's not a red card. I don't operate like that. I'm not like Messi fans, bro. I am not. Like I said, I have not seen it. Well, if you have seen it, you can send it to my Instagram. Then I will check it. I have not seen it, right? The one I'm telling you now is the one I saw today. I actually didn't see it that game, but I saw a Nigerian content creator that was saying something about it. And when I saw that, I just laughed. I'm like, I actually missed this particular incident that day because I was very, very angry with the way that game was officiated, honestly. Petro Kalinowski says, imagine watching football by IG Reels, classic Penaldo fans, zero ball knowledge. Is there any other thing Messi fans can say? You have zero ball knowledge, nothing else. Ooh, boy. Lucas Digne, that was a hell of a shot, man. Damn, that strike was crazy. Lucas Digne, look at the distance. The ball swerved. Yeah, okay. I thought the goalkeeper had a touch on that ball. It's typical Messi fans comment, zero ball knowledge. Nothing else you guys can say. Nothing else. You guys always cover fraud and cheating. So I'm not surprised, right? I'm not surprised. I don't watch football on Reels for you to actually understand. I watch Reels after the game when I'm scrolling through my internet. I watch football on my television, on my different iPads, right? So you understand. I possibly in the last 1 year probably must have watched more football games than you. I don't know when you started watching football. Maybe you started watching football 30 years ago or 40 years ago. But I probably know in the last 2 years or 1 year I've watched more games than you. So I don't watch football on Reels. Ahmed says you are the one watching Instagram Reels. Mariam says, Noble, I wish they had left the twins Hossam and Ibrahim Hassan, the coach and his brother alone. I swear they would have beaten them mercilessly. Honestly, that game, nah, it's a foul against France. That's a foul against France. Honestly, sometimes it's just that these coaches will just try to be professional, right? They will just try their best to be professionals, so as not to get a dent in their career and all that. But there are certain things that will happen on the field that will be very annoying. I've been in football games before where certain decisions were just crazy, and I honestly know how it feels. I honestly know how that feels when you get decisions against you. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying. France have been wasting their opportunities in this game, honestly. They have been wasting their opportunities. And coming back in the second half, that might haunt them. Honestly, it might haunt France. And Morocco might end up winning this game. Yeah, it's a handball, fake username. Adrian Rabiot. France might get knocked out because they have missed so many chances in this game. I think France have had about 11 to 13 chances and they've not scored one goal. Kylian Mbappe missed a penalty. This might end up coming back to bite France in this game. The second half might change. Honestly, it might change. In this type of games, you just do not miss penalties. You don't. You don't just miss penalties, honestly. Mariam says, Noble when? Don't worry, Mariam. I still remember our agreement. I still remember. Storm Chaser says, hey dude, hello, welcome to the channel, Storm Chaser. Now, Hakimi, what kind of free kick did Ashraf Hakimi play there, man? That was a very, very poor free kick from Hakimi. It's already halftime, guys. France 0, Morocco 0. Bono has been good. He's been very, very good. Go7 says, I sure don't want Argentina or Belgium to win World Cup. Well, I think with the way things are going, Argentina might get into the finals, right? Even though they have been poor. And if you check their Cape Verde game, the Egypt game, Argentina have not been. I think the last game Argentina played very well was that Austria game. They had a very, very good game against Austria. But if you watch their Cape Verde game, they struggled. Watch their Egypt game, they struggled as well. So Argentina playing Switzerland. I know Argentina will still win, but Switzerland are a very, very dicey team. They are a very, very dicey team. They knocked out Colombia. And Colombia are very good as well. So it's a tough one. But I don't know if the Swiss will shock Argentina. I don't know. I really don't know. Taking Move says, go read that long message I sent. Says, imagine Messi so great, you start saying 3 words: robbed, fraud, rigged. Because that's the fact, bro. It's very simple. AMD says, taking Move, England will beat Argentina, belt to us. Now, honestly speaking, if England plays against Argentina, I wouldn't mind Argentina beating England. Do you know why? Just for one reason. I know there are so many Messi fans in England who are anti-Ronaldo, who do not like Ronaldo. So I will want them to have just a taste of their own medicine. Just a small taste of their own medicine. I will definitely want that, so that FIFA will do their usual thing. Maybe give a penalty or two that are not penalties. That are like for the referee to just be bad in the game. That's what I want for if England is able to face Argentina in, let's say, the semi-finals, if they beat Norway, which I think is going to be a tough game. Gueye, Rice, and James didn't train yesterday. So it's going to be a very, very big problem for England. Norway might advance to the semi-finals. So I want to see how the English media that have been glazing over Messi would react. And the lot of Messi fans in England, if they are also going to do an Egypt 2.0, burn Messi shirt, or stop supporting or stop supporting Messi. I at this point, I don't really care about anything in this World Cup, right? But you see the drama that we've been seeing in the World Cup. I want to see more drama. At this point, I want to see more drama. Honestly, I really want to see more drama. Stormtrooper says Switzerland don't have it in them, bro. The Swiss team is like the Norwegian team. They are a very stubborn side. But one thing with these teams like this is that the particular game you would expect them to show up, they will just capitulate and everything will crumble. So for me, I don't have any expectations in that game. My prediction is Argentina to win Switzerland, right? Except Switzerland just out of the blue do something crazy and win the game. I don't see Switzerland winning Argentina. I honestly don't. I don't. Taking Move says, Argentina fans, how is this not rigged? 3 Portuguese refs and Ronaldo fans still crying. Now, FIFA is trying to do a damage control, right? This France game against Morocco, all the referees, all 5 of them are from Argentina. All 5 of them are from Argentina. It has never happened in the history of FIFA before, having 5 referees from one country. It's either you have 2 from one country, 3 from a different country, or you have 2, 1, 2, right? Or you have 2, 2, 1, depending on how they just shuffle it. But you cannot have 5 from one country. So now let me tell you this, right? If France go on to lose this game, and I did not see any shady decision from the referee, I cannot come out to tell you that France was robbed. I am not stupid, man. I can't come out to say that. For example, the Austria game that Argentina played, Austria were rubbish in that game. Argentina won fair and square. Topped the group. Very simple. You understand my point? So, you people have to understand this. My person is, I don't see something that is the truth and I will not lie about it. I don't do that. If a decision goes in my favor or in favor of my team, right? I will be happy that that decision was in our favor. It's very simple. But at the same time, I will still say that, whoa, this is not a penalty. If this was a different ref, the decision would have been different. But anyways, I'm happy it went in our favor because tomorrow it might go against us, right? So that is it for me. But the fact that you guys will see the truth and lie, come on, guys. It's I understand the whole Messi glazing thing. If you're a Ronaldo fan or a Messi fan, you always want to support your person. I get all that, but come on, guys. Let's call a spade a spade. Stormtrooper says 5 Argentina referees is crazy. That's it. So when we say these things, man, this ball from Lucas Digne, look at the distance he struck that ball. Now that was a good strike. Bambino Life says, long time no see, bro. Just graduated uni, been enjoying the games as I live in Vancouver. Argentina Paraguay racism is crazy, and Argentina agenda for FIFA and Messi is crazy. Let's go France. Massive congratulations to you, bro, on graduating from uni. Yeah, welcome into the working class market. And talking about the FIFA and referee and Messi, this is part of what we've been saying on this live stream. But Messi fans, they would not admit it. They wouldn't want to admit it. Ahmed says 5 Argentine refs is actually crazy and this World Cup true. Yeah, I don't know why these people find it difficult to understand. Honestly, I don't. Mayam says, Noble, are you joking? Are you really making fun of me or just telling me I remember, but you're not telling me that story? I don't know if you're making it up or writing down in a volume. Come on. Mariam, I already told you. I'm going to tell you when you least expected it. Right? If you're expecting it, you're not going to find it interesting. But when you least expect it and it comes, then it's going to be a clear work of art. Taking Move says the main question still stands. Will this guy still say the World Cup is rigged? I wonder. If Argentina lose World Cup, will you still say it's rigged? I wonder. Now, it depends on... We've already seen the decisions that have happened, right? It depends on more decisions that are crazy and wrong that will still go in favor of Argentina. If, like I say this, but you people don't understand. If referees make decisions fair and square, then people will not be complaining. It's just the fact. People will not be complaining. Just like this France game against Morocco. This first half, there is nothing I can complain about this Argentine referee for now. Right? This first 45 minutes, he's not done anything shady or crazy that you would say, no, this is wrong. Right? He's been fair and square in this game. I can't complain about anything in the first half. That France is not leading this game is all their fault, because the referee has been blowing the game on a neutral ground so far in this first half. I don't know what the second half will be. I am saying what I've seen in the first half. Now, France got a penalty, which, of course, you agree. Or are you saying the penalty is not a penalty? The penalty was a penalty. That was a right call from the referee. Kylian Mbappe missed it. The referee has been very fair in his decision. Right? So, I can't complain for the first half. But let's hope the second half will still be like this. Whoever wins, fine and good. I always believe, let the best team win. You don't have to get favor from the upper echelon before you win games. Win fair and square, and the team that lost will have to just go home and pick up their pieces. It's very simple. Ahmed says even I show speed made him miss the penalty. Yeah, I saw that video. Fake username says ban Argentina from World Cup. I don't know how long that investigation from FBI is going to take. I don't know. But let us wait and see what the outcome of that investigation will be. Let's just wait and see. Taking Move says explain this then. Argentina versus Egypt, 3 French refs. Argentina versus Switzerland, 3 Portuguese refs. So I can then also say it's rigged. Now, I asked you a simple question. Why are there 5 Argentines in the France-Morocco game? Why are there 5 Argentines in the France-Morocco game? Like you said, the Argentina-Switzerland has 3 Portuguese there. And which other one are you saying? The Argentina-Egypt had 3 French. Did they have 5 French referees? Or did the Argentina-Switzerland have 5 Portuguese? It's a very simple question I asked you. So far in the first half of this game, the first 45 minutes, I can't complain about the referee's decision or VAR. They have been spot on in all their decisions. No complaints for the first half. Hopefully, they continue like that in the second half. But if one thing with me, if I see something, I will say it. If they do any nonsense, and I will still come out here and tell you. I don't care. I will still say it. And I am someone that if I see the truth, I will say it. Regardless of who is involved, I will say it. Because I don't really care what people want to say or think about me. I don't care about that. One thing with me, I will just say my mind. Simple and short. And that's it. And we'll move on to the next. Whoa. Ole ku. Tell me something where I no fit do. Yo, guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. More pop, 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 pop. Imagine France had 13 attempts at goal. Morocco had just one. France had 3 attempts on target. Morocco has 0. XG for France is 1.55. And XG for Morocco is 0.02. France might end up losing this game. The way I'm looking at it, they might end up losing it, and it will be on their head, because you cannot have 13 attempts at goal, 3 shots on target, and you are yet to score a goal. It's all your fault, man. It's all your fault. So if they lose it, it's their fault. Mariam says, Noble, stop reading these Messi fans' comments. They are boring. Just react on the match. Nah, don't worry, Mariam. I'll be doing both at the same time. It's already half time. We are waiting for the second half to begin. So let's see what the outcome of the second half is going to be. Fake username says it's rigged, but the plot can fail too. Very simple. Infantino is already under pressure. He's under serious pressure. There are some parliamentarians from Europe that are calling for investigation into FIFA and the president. So he's under serious scrutiny, that he's trying to, be careful now. He's trying to be careful, but they will still want to play their script, but being more cautious at this point. Taking Move says, okay, why didn't Jordan Pickford get a red card against Ghana, but Messi must get a red card? Just Ronaldo fans crying. Okay, so you actually admit that Messi should have gotten a red card against Algeria. I said this that day, and I said it this morning. Ghana was supposed to get a penalty against England when Ezri Konsa used his leg to pull down the Ghanaian attacker. That was supposed to be a penalty. Also, Jordan Pickford should have seen a red card. I said this that day England played against Ghana. I said it. Even this morning, someone brought, I don't know if you were the one who brought it up, I said Ghana should have at least gotten a penalty against England, or a red card to the England goalkeeper. If the two didn't happen, at least one of the two should have happened. You guys still don't even understand the way I operate and how I do things. I am not someone to see the truth and I will tell you it's a lie, and I will not see a lie and tell you it's the truth. It's very simple. Even if the decision goes in favor of my team, for example, Man United, I will be happy and I will rejoice in it. I will not hide from that. I will be happy and I will rejoice. But at the same time, I will give my opinion about the situation. It's very simple. If it wasn't a pen, I would say this is not a penalty. But I am happy it went to our favor, because tomorrow we might get it against us, which have happened many times. Man United have seen decisions against them. The likes of Michael Oliver, I don't like him officiating games for us. Anthony Taylor as well. Those two guys. Those two guys are really, really very, very poor officiators of the game. And I think there is another one from England, something, I don't know if it's Darren England, if I got the name correctly or wrong. Ahmed says, Infantino whole face is red when Argentina is 2-0 down. I saw a picture on Instagram. I think it was on DR Sports, right? DR Sports in the UK. I saw a picture on Instagram where they posted a tweet from someone, I think it was from X, where they captured Infantino with his daughter in a Moroccan shirt. I don't know how true that is, but it was posted by DR Sport. Now, I think it's very wrong. If that is true, it is very, very wrong for the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, to come to the stands with his daughter wearing a Moroccan shirt. What does that tell you? What does it tell you? Taking Move says, why do people say the FIFA president wasn't looking happy when Egypt scored, but he wasn't even at the game? Types of Ronaldo fans. How about you tell us what FIFA president said that he suffered with Argentina when they were when the game between Argentina and Cape Verde was going on, and he was also celebrating with the Argentine football. Is it I think he's the Argentine Football Federation president, or I don't know if it's Comball, but it's one of the officials from South America. He was celebrating with them when Argentina scored their winning goal against Cape Verde. So what do you have to say about that? Bro, stop defending Messi and what is wrong, man. Stop defending what is wrong, bro. Come on. Let's just face reality. Mariam says, believe me, Noble, it's become tiresome for you to feel guilty and remorseful because you keep postponing. Do you think I'm a little child that you treat like this? Come on, Mariam. How did I give you that impression? Come on, relax. I already said I'm going to tell you when your mind is off it. Arsenal 8517 says, hello, bro. Adam, welcome back, man. I hope you're good. What's your prediction for the France-Morocco game? I predicted a 2-1, but with the chances that France missed in the first half, I think that might come back to bite them. I honestly think that Morocco might shock them in the second half, because you cannot have 13 chances at goal, 3 attempts, and you don't score one single goal, and you also had a penalty, you missed it. It's a very big problem for the French team, honestly. Onai. Morocco are even playing better in the second half. Now I know it's just 3 minutes in, but they are playing better. Mariam says, Percy ate the grass like a real goat. I saw him by God in the match. Ahmed says, Nobu, you need that mentality like how Ronaldo says, I don't care what they say in my mind. I'm always the best. Yeah, for me, like I said, I don't really care about what people might want to say. It doesn't change anything for me. It doesn't. Taking Move says, watch this. If France lose the game, they will blame Argentina for sure, but they won't think about the chances France had. I don't know if you listen or you actually just want to type. I said this year, France have missed their chances in the first half. They had 13 chances to score. They got 3 attempts on goal. They had a penalty. They missed it. So if they go on to lose the game, it's all their fault. Now, if the referee remains the way he has been in the first half, like I said, in the first half, the referee was fair and square. Every decision I saw in the first half was spot on. So if it remains that way and France goes on to lose the match, it's on their head. It's very simple. I'm not going to come here and tell you, oh, it was the FIFA or Argentina. Nah, I'm not stupid, man. Come on. But when I see what is wrong, I will tell you it is wrong regardless of who is involved. And I've said this many times. The fact that I like you as a person doesn't mean I cannot criticize you. That's not my person. It's even because I like you that I will criticize you. I've criticized Bruno Fernandes. 2 seasons ago, I said Man United should sell Bruno to raise funds. When Man United didn't qualify, we need to sell Bruno because he's the only valuable player we can get for good amount. Right? He's the only valuable player we could get for a good amount that we can use to build up the team. I said it. Bruno is my favorite player, like currently, aside from Ronaldo, right? But that doesn't stop me from analyzing the team without sentiment and bias. Now, talking about Ronaldo, I have criticized Ronaldo before. When he did what he did against Man United, when he came back, right, before his move to Al Nassr, I said what he did was wrong. Yeah, you might be unhappy about not playing as much as you ought to play for the legend of the game you are. I understand that, but There are ways to go about this. You can, yes, because of how big you are in the game, you can have a conversation with the coach, the sporting director, or the CEO. You guys can have this conversation. You are big enough to actually uh you are big enough to actually have this conversation with the board, because you are not just any player. So you can have this conversation with them, but coming out to go to PS Morgan and say all sort of stuff about the club, you knew these whole things were there. You did not say it. I said it that time. You knew these things were there. You didn't say it. So it's not like you care. I am not someone that will see the truth and I will just be covering it because I like you. I'm not that kind of player. Let me say, I know I'm not supposed to say this online, but I'll say this. I'm not an ass licker. I'm not. If I see the truth, I will, regardless of who that it is, I will have to tell you. It's very simple. So you guys have to understand this, Messi fans. You have to understand this. Mariam says, bro, I really don't want this weird story anymore. Forget it. I'm fed up. Like I said, it's going to be when you least expected it. Gaming Support says Barcelona are close to sign Adeyemi. Yeah, they've reached an agreement with Adeyemi, but let's see if they can reach an agreement with Borussia Dortmund on the price. But personal terms have been agreed already. Arsenal 8517 says Morocco to win. Yeah, I predicted a 2-1 for France, but with the first half I watched for France, I think they've made it difficult for themselves. Honestly, they've made it difficult. They have made it very, very difficult for themselves. Damn Kit Kang says Morocco 1, France 0. Yeah, it might turn out that way if France doesn't sit up. Yeah, because in a quarterfinal like this, in the knockout stage, you cannot be missing this number of chances and want to win a game of football. It doesn't work that way, because the world doesn't revolve around you. And France's game in this second half has dropped. It has really, really dropped. The bro says, I have to do another surgery on the 27th of July in Thailand. What's wrong, man? What is going on, the bros? Upamecano. Talbi. That was close. That was close. Caldalo. Ahmed says, to be honest, Noble, Portugal was never close to winning the World Cup, bro. Their team always sucks. They not even support Ronaldo, who carried Portugal all these years. I just don't want to say too much about the Portuguese team, because I was disappointed with the performances of many players. Number one is my favorite, Bruno Fernandes. I was disappointed. He looked so lost, so uninterested. I don't know what the problem was, if he had personal issues or I don't really know, but it didn't look like the Bruno Fernandes I know. He looked so lost. The passes he usually makes, he didn't. The chances he usually creates every game, he barely created that. I don't know if it was the manager. I just don't understand. Honestly. Coming to Vitinha, playing back passes always. Joao Neves, nothing really from him. The intensity I've always known him for, nothing. And the defense, it was just shambolic. Desire Doué, ooh. Yasin Bono, that's a good save. This Bono guy is good, honestly. This guy ought to still be playing in Europe. But he left, I think it was Spain. He left Spain and went to Al Hilal. And he's been doing well for Al Hilal. He's a very, very top goalkeeper. I don't think when it comes to penalties, I don't think there's any goalkeeper that is better than Yasin Bono. right now on penalties. I don't think. The only person close to him is Martinez, and Martinez, you can score him a couple of times, but for Bono, it's very, very difficult. Very difficult. This second half, Olise, Mbappe. How did Kylian Mbappe miss this, man? You guys are putting yourselves in a very difficult situation, France. Kylian Mbappe, that pass from Olise. He created a good ball there. Yeah, it was offside. It was offside. That was offside. Ahmed says Nuno Mendes was the only one who played really. Mendes didn't have a fantastic tournament, right? But Mendes, I don't know if it was the injury he nursed towards the Champions League, right? I don't know if that was it, but Mendes wasn't at full gear. Yeah, that final game they played against Spain, he was doing very, very well in that game before he had injury. After he had that injury, yeah, that left wing for Portugal was dead. The whole team disappointed me. For the Portuguese team and the manager, for me, I never rated Roberto Martinez even for one day. Honestly. Bruno Guimaraes. Adam, you guys are going to seal Bruno Guimaraes deal very soon. Maybe between now and next week, the deal will be completed. Bruno Guimaraes has already verbally agreed terms with Arsenal. Newcastle still insists their captain is not for sale and deny any direct negotiations yet, but Arsenal are expected to place a formal bid. Arsenal is getting serious in the market. They are getting very serious. France is attacking very well now. Nah, that's too much, Kylian. Fake username says France is playing like Portugal. No, France has been one of the best teams in the World Cup, but this game, that first half chances they missed, I just hope it doesn't come back to bite them. Mariam says, bro, have you seen Mustafa Shobe? I've told you about him many times, the goalkeeper of Egypt. Yo, Mariam, that guy is good. That guy is good. Now that game against Argentina, I confirmed him. The guy is good. And I honestly think he deserves to be playing in Europe, not in Egypt. He deserves to be playing in Europe, not in Egypt. That guy is a very, very good goalkeeper. Ahmed says, Roberto Martinez, fraud. Why can't you play Rafael Leao or Francisco Conceição when they are already playing good? But now this bald man had to play Pedro Neto and Joao Felix. The Pedro Neto one, I don't even understand, honestly. He keeps playing him I think it's just only one game that Neto didn't start. Arsenal 8517 says, hope so. Guimaraes brings a different dimension. Good. Are you serious? France or okay, France just scored. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I love the pressure they are putting on the Moroccans. That's a good one, France. Morocco are a very, very tough side. Very tough side. They are a very tough side. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian. That boy. That boy called Mbappe. Wicked. Wicked. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Come on, boy. Nice one. Nice one, France. France are calling for a handball. They are calling for a handball. Let's see. Let's see what the referee is going to do here. Emily says Ballon d'Or Kylian. Let's see what the Moroccans are complaining about. The camera should bring it closer. Let's see, man. Not this far video you're showing me. Child, look at this. Issa Diop. Yeah? You were just giving Mbappe the space. Look at what he did. You were just giving Mbappe the space to shoot that ball. Give him the angle. He gave Kylian Mbappe the very, very perfect angle. Boston, Massachusetts. Ahmed says, if this was Argentina asking for handball, you just know. The referee says the goal stands. I want to see the replay of what the Moroccans are complaining about. I want to see a replay of that. They have not shown me the replay. Mariam says, Noble, have you seen Mustafa Shobai, the Egyptian goalkeeper? I've told you about him many times. Mariam, I just responded. Didn't you hear what I said, Mariam? I said I saw him. He was fantastic for Egypt against Argentina, that he deserves to be in Europe, not playing in Egypt. He's a very good goalkeeper. Rahimi and Amrabat on for Morocco. Ousmane Ballon d'Or. Kylian Ballon d'Or. Yeah, France, at least they've opened the chat now. Get more goals in. If you can get the second goal, fine. Mariam says, I went too fast. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, he didn't hear me. Alright. Lightning Blade says, who we supporting today, Nobu? It's France. I'm supporting France, bro. Whoa. Kylian Mbappe, bro. Are you injured, man? Don't do that, Kylian. Kylian Mbappe, please, don't get injury. We need you, man. We need you. Ahmed says, well, I mean, Joao Felix was still good, but why Pedro Neto? Yeah, I think he should have started either Rafael Leao and Neto. Even, or if he doesn't want to start Felix on the right side, he can play Trincao. He can use Trincao to replace Pedro Neto. What is wrong with Mbappe? That's a yellow card, referee. That's not a good foul, man. Mbappe is in serious pain. Issa Diop. That's a yellow card, yeah. Misses next match. Which next match? Dennis Beckham says, somebody stop the match. The dictator is injured. Nah, the second time again, the same Issa Diop. He's very much likely to get a red card. What sort of nonsense challenge is that? Nah. Nice one, Olise. Michael Olise. France, let's go, boys. One more goal, make it 2-0. Rabiot. Ooh. Would have crossed that ball, not played on the ground. La 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 la. Ooh, yeah. Kylian Mbappe 8 goals, Messi 8, Haaland 7. Yeah, Erling Haaland is pushing, man. He's pushing really, really hard. He's pushing really hard. Have you read the papers? Do you hear what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Not a suits Obama in a bus with your team kids. Ooh, it kinda makes me wonder what is true whenever they. Yet we still go to church and sing shout to the Lord. Michael Olise. Manukone, nice one. I like this Manukone guy. He's a very, very good midfielder. Ooh, Ousmane Dembele goal. That's nice. That's nice. Olise, come on. That's a nice one. Then it's game over. It's game over. Yeah, 2-0 for 2-0 for France. It's game over. It's game over. Nice one. Come on. Get in. Get in. Nice one. Yeah, it's game over. Yeah, France are winning this World Cup. They are winning it. France are going to win it. Kylian for the boot, for the golden boot. Ousmane Dembele with his right foot. Come on. Nice one, France. Nice one. Yes, so, yes, so. Alawaye, alawaye. Yeah. For instance, Lightning Blade says Morocco Airport is the way. They've actually had a good tournament. Yeah, you can't fault them. They've had a very, very good tournament. Morocco have had a very good tournament. And Bono for me has been good. He made that penalty save. He made a couple of, I think, 3 saves. He's been fantastic. Dennis Beckham says France are potentially the second team in the World Cup history to reach 3 consecutive World Cup finals. Brazil, Pelé. Okay, wasn't 3 consecutive. Pelé won 2 World Cups back to back. I think it was in this 60 what? The 3rd World Cup Pelé won. I don't think it was the 3rd time in a row. I think it was 2 back to back. The 3rd one, I don't think it was 3rd time in a row. Mariam says, George, behave yourself. I don't know what his problem is. George Taradino says 58, 62, and 70. Yeah, the 58, 62 one was back to back. Hydration break. Yeah, the 3rd one was not. At least there was a gap. I think that was towards the end of Pele's career. Mariam says, Noble, the right time for you to tell me the story is after I'm dead. Now, you still have about, let's say, 80 years to live, so you're not dying anytime soon. Dennis Beckham says, first is Brazil 94, 98, and 02. Okay. France, since the 98 World Cup that France won, they've been doing very well in the World Cup. And I can't remember when France was knocked out in the 2002 World Cup. I can't remember that. I don't know if it was the quarterfinal or semis. I can't remember which stage they were knocked out. But in 2006, France played a final against Italy, which they lost, where Zidane had beat Materazzi in that final and got a red card. He was sent off. Then 2010, 2014, France didn't do well within those 2 World Cups. But since 2018, France has been top of the charts. They've been up there. Ahmed says, Noble, read my message. Where is that Morocco girl? Tell Morocco girl airport this way. Nah, she's not from Morocco. She's from Algeria. Is it Khadija you're referring to? Khadija is from Algeria, not Morocco. It's Munir. Munir is a guy. He's not a girl though. Munir is from Morocco. George Taradino says Pelé was 30 in 1970. All right. Yeah, when it comes to the World Cup, Pelé is just is just a different animal when it comes to the World Cup. 3 World Cups to his name, and it's insane. Seth Asiedu says, okay, you retracted your message. Zaya Emery. This is the first time I'm seeing Zaya Emery in the World Cup. I've not seen him play a single game. Manu Kone out. Asiedu says Morocco are bad, very bad team. Come on, man. They actually they tried. They tried to get to the quarterfinals, the only African team to make it this far. So I honestly cannot blame them. Big ups to Morocco. Yeah, France almost messed up their opportunities in the first half, but at least they've come back in the second half. Have you read the papers? Do you sheep what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Mariam says, what is it? Do you think I'll die when I turn 37? Nah, at 37, you still be a very young lady. You still have about, let's say, 78 years or 80 years more to live. So don't worry about dying for now. George Taradino says, Argentina only wins by robbing one hand of God against England. 2, World Cup in Argentina, drugging opponents and players taking steroids. 3, 2022, Messi was favored to win. 4, 2026, another robbery and we keep. Well, I don't want to go further into the Argentina story because it's just insane. It's only a blind man that would just want to blindly argue the whole Argentina situation. It favors their favorite, so majority of them don't want to say the truth. It's just only a few Messi fans that will come out to tell you, oh guys, this is exactly how it is, but most of them are not going to admit it. I hate San says Argentina will win. Well, it's very much possible because we all know what is going on. Dennis Beckham says George T came with the receipts. Upamecano. I don't like this guy. I don't like this Upamecano guy. One bit. I don't like his game. Joslich Decker says without Bono it would be 4-5 already. Yeah, Bono made about 3 saves in the first half. Saved the penalty. And that penalty actually kept them in the game for long. Fake username says that could be an own goal. Yeah, I don't rate that Upamecano. I honestly think that Upamecano holds the award for the most overrated defender in recent history. He's the most overrated. Decker says, do you think Messi has Trump's phone number? Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's very much possible he will have the number. It's very much possible. He's visited the White House before, a couple of months back, after Ronaldo went to visit Trump with the Saudi delegate. Was it? I think that was last year. When he went with the king of Saudi Arabia with his team to the US. Dennis Beckham says Lacroix is better than Upamecano. Honestly, if you keep Upamecano and Lacroix, I am going to pick Lacroix. I don't like that Upamecano guy. I don't rate him one bit. George Taradino says, at this point, I don't even mind if France wins or England. I don't care, but we can't let Argentina win. They are racist. We always see this against Brazilians. Now they did to Speedy. Did you see? Yeah, I saw what the Argentine fans were doing to Speed. The whole it's for me, it's not even a surprise because we've seen many of these things before. So I wasn't surprised with the Argentine fans doing that against speed. It's just crazy, but it's not a surprise for me because we've seen various racism issues with Argentina, even their national team, when they were singing that song against the French players. It's just crazy. Mariam says, Noble, the French referee closed his Instagram account after Egyptians discovered him, learned about his mother's account. She resembles Messi and found out where he lives. I saw the post he made on his Instagram story and I looked at it. I just laughed. I wanted to go open his account, probably to just send a message there, but I was like, nah, let me just leave this man. Mbappe, what is going on? You can't be injured, man. You cannot be injured. Joslich Decker says Argentina is the only country in South America who calls itself a white country. The past of Argentina is really bad. If you know, you know. Yeah, honestly, that's why I said I am not surprised. I am not. For people who are surprised with the racism stuff going on, for me, I am not surprised. One bit, I'm not. Fake username says, what's wrong with Mbappe? The coach is taking him out for precautionary reasons. He's already won the game 2-0 already. He has to go recover for the semi-finals. Musicology says Real Madrid has the most racist fans in their own stadium. Madrid have the most racist fans in their own stadium. How do you mean Madrid have the most racist fans in their own stadium? Now, when it comes to racism, there is racism in Spain. That's a fact, right? In Italy, there is. In England, even though it's minimal, but there is also racism in England. But Argentina is on a different pedestal. They are the top of the chart. I know every country racism is inherent there. That's a fact, right? Even in the US, racism, you see it everywhere. But if you're looking at the percentage of it, it's just too much. The Argentina case is just too much. No. Ooh, Mateta. Munir says, why are you rejecting us World Cup? Bro, you guys just have to hold your heads high. You guys have done well in the World Cup. Yeah, Morocco are the only team from Africa that is left. Egypt ordinarily should have been in the quarterfinals. We all know what happened. But you guys should be bowing out with your, with your full chest. We've done the best we could do. And that's it. France are, of course, a better team. For me, they are the best team in this World Cup. They attack. No team comes close to the French attack. Look at the players on the bench. Bakola on the bench. Mateta on the bench. You have Thuram on the bench. Cherki on the bench. These are attacking players that you could even use them to start games. Mariam says, did you see Lukaku imitating Trump's hand gestures? Munir, the World Cup isn't worth our presence, my brother. Don't be sad. The World Cup is only for thieves. I saw that Lukaku dance and the Belgium team. I think that thing Trump did there with the call to Infantino, it actually motivated the Belgian team to push really, really hard for that game. Sometimes most of these people don't understand the implications of their actions. If they had allowed Balogun to serve the red card, it's very much possible that Belgium would not approach that game the way they did. But when people feel that you are cheating them, you are doing them an injustice, they will be fully motivated to prove you wrong. And that was what happened in that Belgium game against the USA. Yes, the Belgium has Belgium has a better head-to-head against the US, but that alone gives them full motivation to go into that game. Deca says, I'm not surprised also. GOA7 says, not just the past of Argentina, also the present and maybe future. Yeah, I remember the video I saw, I think last 2 years, where I also saw that video today. I don't know why it was brought to my FYP on Instagram. No, it was yesterday. I don't know why it was brought to my, the algorithm does whatever it likes. I don't know why or how it was brought to my FYP yesterday. Maybe it's because of the whole Argentina-Egypt game that stuff like that began to trend. Now, I saw that video where that little boy was calling on Vini when he saw a monkey going up the high tension wires, and he was saying, Vini, come down so you'll not be electrocuted. His mom was there cheering him up, and he was saying all sorts of nonsense. And when I saw that video yesterday, I just laughed, and I'm like, even kids, they teach them from childhood to be racist towards others. It's very funny and sad at the same time. It's very sad. There's a man in the UK. I saw him teaching his little daughter stuffs about racism. People being black and white, we are the same. Like, he was actually educating his daughter. And when I saw that, I'm like, whoa, this father is a very good father. And this is the education that even most adults need. Not only kids. Some adults need to be sat down and taught that properly. But you, in as much as you can try all you can, but you honestly cannot stop it, because some people, it's just inherent in them. Mariam says Argentina is the Israel of South America. Deca says, did you ever see a black player play for Argentina? Not possible. Yeah, that's a foul ball, Rabiot. That's a foul on Hakimi. Yeah, free kick. Munir says the World Cup is over now. We'll go back to the problem of health and education. Taradino says if the final is France-Argentina, it will be the world versus Argentina. Honestly, if you support Argentina, you have no morals. Messi fans are going to come for your head, Taradino. Messi fans will come for your head. Ooh, that's a good ball. This Unai guy is good. He's he's a very good midfielder. Very good, Olise. Carry on with your ball. Olise, that ball, you for carry on. Gaming Support says, nowadays, Newcastle is just second club. Newcastle just completed the deal to sign Mazambi. From that Mazambi from Switzerland. I think he plays in Germany. He plays in Germany. The guy is a very, very good teenager. He's scored about 3 or 4 goals in the World Cup so far. And that boy is very good. Mariam says, congratulations, Munir. Morocco is a winner for me. Dennis Bakam says, TBF, Argentina is the first South American country to abolish slavery, but that doesn't mean they are not racist now. Well, I don't even want to go into the history of Argentina because it's so sad. Yeah, but let's just leave it at that. Jocelyn Decker says Freiburg, he plays, yes, yeah, and I honestly would say this, he's actually done really well in the World Cup. I've been impressed by that kid, and I was happy when I saw Newcastle put a bid in for him to complete that deal. At least I'm going to watch him closely in the Premier League. Maybe he might start ahead of Nick Waltemada in some games, because Newcastle fans were complaining about Waltemada last season, that he wasn't up to it. Mariam says Belgium should erect a statue in honor of Lukaku, my friend. Lukaku is their highest goal scorer of all time. He's got over 90 goals. Lukaku is in the company of elite and top players when it comes to international football. Mariam says, Noble, why are you laughing at my comment? Have mercy on me. Nah, what you typed there was funny. That was why I laughed. Nice one, Mike Magnon. Musicology says, look out for Tottenham next season. We signed some banging players. I honestly think that Spurs next season. Olise, that's not good. Spurs next season. I think Spurs will be in the top 6, top 8 next season. That's my prediction. I know the season is yet to start. I'll give my prediction prior to the season starting. Yeah, it's starting next month in August. The preseason is going to start next week. Some teams are even playing next. Like Man United is starting their preseason on the 18th of this month. So I'll give my predictions prior to the Premier League campaign starting. Malo Gusto. Yeah, but Spurs are going to do well. I like De Zerbi. Very, very well. He's a very good manager. And when he came to Spurs last season, I said Spurs would survive. They are not going to get relegated. Zaya Emery. Olise, release ball, go rest. I think Didier Deschamps needs to get Michael Olise out of this game because of a yellow card. No, that pass is not good, man. Mariam says, you laugh at my comment and you don't tell me the story. What do you want? Mariam, don't you want me to? Don't worry, I'm going to see my laugh or smile. Dennis Beckham says Mbappe ankle is injured. That doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good. So they are going to play the winner between Spain and Belgium. Oosh. Damn. Gee. Oh boy. Deccan says Tottenham can cook because they only play once a week. It's going to be an advantage to them, though. It's going to be an advantage. It's the same thing with Chelsea. The manager will have more time to be with the players in a training ground, give his tactics and some instructions to them in terms of patterns of play and how he wants the team to approach games. Petru Kalinowski says Mbappe is better than Penaldo. Nah, it's a joke, chill. Where is Penaldo World Cup? Messi fans. You guys, I don't even know what else to say to Messi fans. The most penalty taken in World Cup history. He also has the most missed penalties in the World Cup. Hi, my God. Anyways, guys, please let's get the likes up. For those who are new, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Musicology says, are you looking forward to Man United next season since you have no dog in this fight for World Cup? I am Team France now. Whoa, 20 attempts on goal, 7 on target. I am Team France right now. I'm supporting France. I'm not supporting England. I've not been happy with Thomas Tuchel. My boy Kobe has not played a single minute in the World Cup, and he was even the main reason why I was supporting England. And since he's not played any single minute, I have withdrawn my support. So whatever happens between England and Norway, I don't care. I would even want Norway to beat England. Yeah. I would want Norway to beat England. And on the Man United side, me being excited have to be when I see the signings Man United make. Right now, we saw the here we go yesterday for Andre Santos from Chelsea to Man United. He did his medical today. the contract between Man United and Chelsea was signed today, and the contract will be signed by Andre Santos tomorrow. Maybe he might be unveiled tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. I think maybe tomorrow or next he might be unveiled because the Man United players resumed training today. I saw the pictures on Instagram and YouTube where they were just coming into the training ground. It was nice, but I think for me to be excited, it has to do with the transfers I see the club make. If we don't make good transfers, I can't be happy. I understand you as Spurs fan, you ought to be happy because you guys have brought in, is this 6 players? Sandro Tonali for £100 million, Mateus Fernandes for £85 million, Robertson for free, Senesi, is it Marco Senesi from Bournemouth for free? Is it Dubravka? Dubravka, I think he was on a free transfer. I think there's one other player. Okay, one defender from Brighton. Is it Van Hecke? Van Hecke or what they call him? I think for £52 million. So Spurs have made 6 signings. 3 free transfer. The other 3 were signed for 52, 85, and £100 million. So it's been a very, very good transfer window for all Spurs fans. Very good one for them. But I know for sure Spurs will not have to struggle in that relegation zone next season. Dennis Beckham says Tuchel played Henderson, not Kobe Mino. Disgraceful. Honestly, that's even the main reason I withdrew my support for England. Yeah, because it's a shame. It's really, really a shame. I know every manager has a choice and preference in terms of players, but come on, man. Out of all the midfielders you took to the World Cup, he's even one person you've not given a minute. Jocelyn Decker says, bro, what happened? Maduka Okoye, I saw a video of him chilling with Cardi B, Nigeria's goalkeeper in training. Yeah, you know the guy, I think he went, I don't know if that was in Paris. He went for a fashion show and Cardi B was there. He was vibing with her. They sat together to watch the fashion show. I think he's yet to resume the preseason. I think maybe next week or this weekend. I don't know exactly when. He plays in Italy. Maybe this weekend or Monday next week he might resume preseason training. So they are still on holiday. Some people have resumed, like Chelsea. I think Chelsea resumed today. Man United resumed today. Liverpool, I have not seen any video of the Liverpool players or their new manager coming into the training ground. So maybe Liverpool might be tomorrow or Monday or Saturday. I don't know yet. Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper, Maduka. He's a good goalkeeper. He was the person that played against Portugal, made a couple of saves. Mateta, ooh. Now this Bono guy is good. He's made more than 6 saves in this game. Bono. Mariam says, Dennis, Nobu doesn't want to tell me a story, bro. I feel truly frustrated when I think about Egypt and GPA. Well, Mariam, you don't need to feel frustrated about Egypt. It's already past. You guys did your best, and yeah, it's quite unfortunate that you guys had the decisions against you. Bono, man, this Bono guy is good. This Bono guy is good. He's good. He's made crazy saves. Kylian Mbappe. Paul Pogba, Ngolo Conte, Ngolo Conte, Kimpembe. Musicology says, would you take Tchouameni for Man United? Bro, that's the main signing I need in the midfield for Man United. But that deal is off because it's been confirmed that Tchouameni is going to sign a new contract to stay at Madrid till 2031. It's a big blow because we couldn't get Tonali, Mateus Fernandez, Elliot Anderson, Alex Scott of Bournemouth, and we had to go for the sixth choice in what's his name? Andre Santos. It's just a shame. Honestly, it is a shame. But we can't do anything about that. We can just only say our minds and we move on. The club decides what they want to do. They decide what they want to do. The game, I think the game is almost coming to an end, or it's already ended even. Yeah, the game has... Okay, still on to 40. Okay, it's over, guys. 2-0 for France. They are through to the semi-finals of the FIFA 2026 World Cup. I predicted a 2-1 win, but yeah, they have a 2-0 win against Morocco. Massive congratulations to the French team, Les Bleus, for getting into the semi-finals of the FIFA 2026 World Cup. Yeah, France is too good, bro. Their attack is crazy. They are through to the semi-finals. Kylian Mbappe, man, this is your ankle. You have to protect it, man, so you can play the semi-finals and possibly the final. I'm rooting for France now. Mariam says, stop singing the French national team anthem because it reminds me of exam days since I used to listen to it while studying. Oh, you love the song. All right. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning for the morning show. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys for the morning show tomorrow, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Alele Blue, nice one to France for making it to the semi-finals of the FIFA 2026 World Cup. They deserve it, and I think of all the teams remaining now, France are the best team. They deserve to win it. Yeah, I need to go sleep, Mariam. For sure, I need to go sleep. Then Nicola, welcome back. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your night and your evening. Take care.